Hey guys, this video is going to boost your preparation for all the competitive exams like UPSC, SSC, RRB, bank exams, etc. Why this is a monthly current affairs. Here I am providing 100 important current affairs which are taken from Hindu as well as Indian Express. Very important. Before going to start the questions, do subscribe to Jobs and Education and also share this video to your fellow aspirants. Let's get started. First question reads, who proposed and developed the Angstrom scale chip? IISc Bangalore, IIT Roorkee, IIT Madras, and none of the above. So Angstrom scale chip was developed by IISc Bangalore, Indian Institute of Sciences, Bangalore. So what is the context? So these Angstrom scale chips are going to measure at the narrowest level like 0.1 nanometer. 1 angstrom equals to 0.1 nanometer. Second question reads, which article of Indian Constitution recognize the official languages? So here the official languages are very important. So article 238 or article 343 to 351, article 369 to 392 or article 330 to 342A. It's a very important one. The answer is article 343 to 351, official languages. This is in part 17 and also it is in 8th schedule. The list of official languages are 22 languages are there in India. Next question, what are the benefits of inclusion of language in official languages list? So by including the language in official language list, it will give constitutional recognition at national level, enhanced government support for language promotion and preservation, eligibility for official use in exams like UPSC and public administration. So all the options are correct regarding including of official languages. Fourth question, crop system is developed by. Crop system is developed by NRSC, ISRO, or both A and B or none of the above. Here the correct answer is both A and B. Crop system is developed by National Remote Sensing Center as well as ISRO. So what is this crop system means? This National Remote Sensing Center NRSC employs remote sensing and geospatial technologies to recognize crop identification, area estimation, monitoring of crop condition, etc. So all these things are done by ISRO plus NRSC. Next question reads, Yarmouk River shares water among. So Jordan, Syria, Israel, Turkey and Israel, Syria, Turkey and Jordan. So Yarmouk River shares water among Jordan, Syria and Israel. So what is the context? Here the Yarmouk River is the news primarily due to ongoing water disputes and scarcity in the region, particularly Jordan and Syria. So due to this dispute, Yarmouk River in the news. Next question reads, HEALED initiative was launched under. It might be under Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education. So the correct answer is Home Ministry. So the answer is Ministry of Home Affairs. Next question, importance of automatic number plate recognition system. What is the importance of automatic number plate recognition system? It gives both B and C options are correct. To automatically identify the vehicles haven't paid their dues and to detect vehicles involved in violations like speeding, running red lights or unauthorized parking. So B and C options are correct. Hence D is the correct answer for this question. Eighth question, moonlight solar panels works based on sunlight, moonlight, thermoelectric generators capturing radioactive cooling differentials. So the correct answer is, it is to generate electricity at night. So very important. So the correct answer is C option, thermoelectric generators capturing radioactive cooling differentials. So whatever the heat is radiating from the earth's surface, that is cast by these solar panels. Next question reads, which of the following organizations initiated Axiom 4 mission? ISRO, NASA and European Space Agency, Japan Aerospace Exploration. So the answer is C option. This India, US and this European Space Agency, three combinedly initiated Axiom 4. Next question reads, which of the following are the applications of nano sulfur? What are the applications of nano sulfur? So the answer is, it is used in agriculture as a fungicide and fertilizer. It is used in biomedical applications including drug delivery. It is used like energy storage in lithium sulfur batteries. So all of the above options are correct. 11th question, which of the following are caused by PM10 pollution? So PM 2.5, PM10, these two are dangerous pollutions. So asthma and bronchitis, skin allergies, fever and headache, and all of the above. So the correct answer is, these are the effects of PM10. Bronchitis is there, asthma is there. Hence the correct answer is asthma and bronchitis. A option is correct. 12th question, tardigrades or micro animals are discovered by K.N. Ball, Johann Koch, Kailash Sankala, Charles Darwin. So the answer is, what is this? Tardigrades, these are very small animals, so that live in various environments like mosses and swamps. They have 8 legs like this. So these are discovered by Johann Koch. 13th question, what are the digital services of next generation health management information system? So what are the digital services? Here all are correct. Real-time tracking, online modification of CGHS, digital verification of contributions. So all the options are correct. 14th question, according to US Constitution, what is the order of presidential line of succession? Means who is preceding after president in the line of succession. So the correct answer is, look at this. After president, vice president, next speaker of the house, president pro tempore, secretary to state, secretary of the treasury, secretary of defense, attorney general, and next all the secretaries. Hence the correct option is A, speaker of the house of representatives, next president pro tempore, next cabinet members beginning with the secretary of state. So A option is correct. 15th question, SARC visa exemption scheme was launched in. SARC visa exemption scheme was launched in 1992. So it allows select individuals from SARC member countries to travel visa free within the region. Do you know India has some of the partners like this? They can travel without visa also. So the correct answer is, in 1992 the SARC visa exemption scheme was came. Next, 16th question, India recently suspended SARC visa exemption scheme privileges for people belonging to which of the following nations? Might be US, Pakistan, Afghanistan, or none of the above. Anyway, the correct answer is Pakistan, because of there are some disputes are happening between India and Pakistan. Next question, what is the name of the helicopter developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited? HAL Dhruv, Apache, HAL Light Utility Helicopter, Rudra. So the correct answer is HAL Dhruv. HAL Dhruv is the helicopter name. 18th question, according to Indus Water Treaty, India and Pakistan uses which river water respectively? Means around 6 rivers are there in Indus Water Treaty. So 3 are using by Pakistan and 3 rivers are using by India. Let's see that. So western rivers are controlled by Pakistan and eastern rivers are controlled by India. So this is a map, you can understand that. So Ravi, Bias, Sutlej, these are controlling by India. Indus, Jhelum and Chenab controlled by Pakistan. Hence western rivers are controlled by Pakistan, eastern rivers are controlled by India. So B option is correct. 19th question, Jhelum river flows through which of the following valleys? Kangra Valley, Araku Valley, Nubra Valley, Kashmir Valley. So the correct answer is Kashmir Valley. Why it is in news? Because India's alleged unnotified water release from Uri Dam and also concerns about Indus Water Treaty also. So that's why the Jhelum river is in the news after this Operation Sindoor. So the correct answer is the D option. Jhelum river flows in Kashmir Valley. 20th question. Sea of Marmara is a small inland within Turkey, Algeria, Albania, Argentina. So Sea of Marmara. So Sea of Marmara is in news because of earthquake as well as pollution. So it is in Turkey. Sea of Marmara is in Turkey. 21st question. Which is not a major component of consumer price index? You know CPI and WPI. So CPI components and WPI components are very, very important. So here the question is, which is not a major component of consumer price index? The options are food, fuel, gold, clothing. So the correct answer, look at this. These are the components of CPI: food and beverages, housing, apparel, transportation, medical care, recreation, education. These all are the components of consumer price index. But the correct answer, before going to see the correct answer, see the differences between WPI and CPI. Wholesale price index consists only goods, but consumer price index considers goods and services. So the correct answer is gold. Gold is not the component of consumer price index. Remaining food, fuel and clothing are comes under CPI components. 22nd question. Which of the following are measured by non-tariff barriers? Tariffs, subsidies, import licenses, both B and C. So the correct answer is subsidies as well as import licenses. Hence, the correct answer is D. Next question. Increased levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere leads to. So usually carbon dioxide in the atmosphere leads to global warming. Hence, ocean acidification starts with this carbon dioxide present. So ocean acidification, A option is the correct. 24th question. Cabinet Committee on Security approves which of the following proposals? All major defense procurement proposals exceeding a certain financial threshold. Next, forest proposals, education proposals, all of the above. So Cabinet Committee on Security approves which kind of things? All major defense procurement proposals. A option is correct. 25th question. Which of the following drill was conducted by Indian Air Force? Usually Indian Air Force will conduct some of the exercises or drills with other countries. Let's see here. Exercise Yuddhabhyas, exercise Vayu Shakti, exercise Paschim Lehar, exercise Vajra Pahar. Which one is conducted by Indian Air Force? Because of we have Indian Navy, Indian Air Force. So here Indian Air Force is conducted. Let's see this. Exercise Yuddhabhyas is between India and US Army. It is conducted by Indian Army, not Indian Air Force. Exercise Vayu Shakti is conducted by Indian Air Force. This is correct. And this Western Naval Command conducts joint maritime exercise Paschim Lehar. Paschim Lehar is Navy. And exercise Vajrapahar is Indian Army and US Army. So Yuddhabhyas and this Vajrapahar, these two are conducted by Indian Army, and this Paschim Lehar conducted by Indian Navy, but the Vayu Shakti is conducted by Indian Air Force. The answer is Vayu Shakti. B is the correct answer. 26th question. Which of the following agreement converted the ceasefire line in Jammu and Kashmir into line of control? Which of the following agreement converted the ceasefire line in Jammu and Kashmir into line of control? So the agreements on nuclear safety, Tashkent Declaration, Simla Agreement, Indus Water. So the answer is Shimla Agreement is the correct answer. 27th question. Krishna River originates in Eastern Ghats near Mahabaleshwar, or Western Ghats near Arabian Sea, or both A and B, and none of the above. So the correct answer is Eastern Ghats near Mahabaleshwar. Next question reads, which of the following makes gold more expensive? So the options are depreciation of Indian rupee, when global interest rates are rise significantly, decrease in consumer demand, and both A and B. How the gold price will become expensive means it is because of depreciation of Indian rupee. 29th question. Which institute supports industries in achieving zero waste mining and promotes resource efficiency? CSIR, TIFR, Saha Institute or ICAR? So which institute supports industries in achieving zero waste mining? So that is CSIR. It is Institute of Minerals and Materials Technology. 30th question. Which is the second largest east flowing river in peninsular India? East flowing. So Krishna, Godavari, Ganga, Yamuna. So second largest east flowing river in peninsular India is Krishna. Godavari river is also called as Ganga, Indus, Brahmaputra, Dakshin Ganga. Why this Godavari river is in news? Because Godavari river pollution in Telangana. So NGT, National Green Tribunal, issues notice to central and state pollution boards. That's why this Godavari river is in the news, very important. Hence the Godavari river is also called as Dakshin Ganga. D option is correct. 32nd question. The River Cities Alliance was launched in. The River Cities Alliance was launched in 2021. There are multiple rivers are like combining or alliance is happening. We know that Ben and Ketwa like that. So River Cities Alliance is happening. This was launched in 2021. Next question. River Cities Alliance was launched by? It is launched by Ministry of Jal Shakti and Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Both A and B are correct. Next question. What is the tenure of Dr. Kasturi Rangan at ISRO? So it was like, why it is in the news? Because recently he was died. So he was died on 25th April 2025 at the age of 84. So that's why this question is very important. So the correct answer is he was at ISRO from 1994 to 2003. Dr. Kasturi Rangan. 35th question. The Mars Orbiter Mission MOM or Mangalyaan was launched in which of the following years? Why it is in the news? Because of recently it reached its end of life. That Mangalyaan reached its end of life. Now it is not working. So that's why it is in the news. So it was launched in 2013 actually. A option is correct. 36th question reads, which of the following mission was initiated under the leadership of Dr. Kasturi Rangan? EduSat, INSAT or GSAT, OceanSat, all of the above. So the correct answer is all of the above are correct. Dr. Kasturi Rangan initiated EduSat, INSAT, OceanSat also. Next question. Shimla Agreement was signed in which of the following dates? September 8, 1957, 1988, 1972, 1999. The correct answer is July 2nd, 1972. Shimla Agreement. Which initiative aims to make the country self-sufficient by strengthening domestic industries and reducing import dependencies? Which initiative? Digital India Program, DigiLocker, Atmanirbhar Bharat, Viksit Bharat. So the correct answer is Atmanirbhar Bharat. So every year during budget, so government is coming with a theme. So Atmanirbhar Bharat and Viksit Bharat, this kind of statements are very important. So here the option C is the correct answer. 39th question. Viksit Bharat envisions India as a developed nation by which of the following years? Viksit Bharat we are expecting to be in 2047 because it will be the 100th anniversary of our independence in 2047. Hence, we are going to be developed by 2047. So D is the correct answer. 40th question. The National Industrial Corridor Development Corporation NICDC aims to. The National Industrial Corridor Development Corporation NICDC aims to. What is the aim of this NICDC? It is all of the above correct. To develop cities with smart technologies, promote innovation and simulating regional economic growth, support India's vision of becoming global manufacturing powerhouse. Here all the options are correct regarding National Industrial Corridor Development Corporation. Next question. Cabinet Committee on Security covers which of the following? External threats and defense policy, internal security, both A and B, and none of the above. Here C option is correct. Both A and B are correct. So Cabinet Committee on Security covers both the things, external as well as internal threats. 42nd question. Cabinet committees are constituted by which of the following? Like President, Prime Minister, MLA or MP. Cabinet committees are under Prime Minister. B is the correct answer. 43rd question. The National Mission for Clean Ganga was registered as a society on which date? National Mission for Clean Ganga, it was on 12th August 2011. Mission Ganga, Clean Ganga. It was initiated on 12th August 2011. Next question. Simlipal was declared as which of the following type of projects tiger before it was recognized as wildlife sanctuary? Yes, it declared as tiger reserve under the project tiger before it was recognized as wildlife sanctuary. Simlipal is very important. Simlipal is famous for which of the following? Unique lions or unique population of melanistic tigers, unique population of albino tigers, unique population of birds. So the correct answer is melanistic tigers, which are in black, not yellow stripes. So Simlipal is famous for melanistic black tigers. Mettu Dam is located on which of the following rivers? Krishna River in Andhra Pradesh, Godavari River in Telangana, Kaveri River in Tamil Nadu, Penna River in Andhra Pradesh. So the correct answer is it is on Kaveri River. There is a dispute between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. That's why this Mettu Dam is very important. So the answer is Kaveri River in Tamil Nadu. 47th question. The core objective of National Mission for Clean Ganga is? It is to ensure continuous adequate water flow for rejuvenation of Ganga. So A is the correct answer. Next question. Karachi Agreement was signed in which of the following years? Karachi Agreement was signed in 1949. Next question. The Commission on the Limits of the Continental Shelf, CLCF, is responsible for considering which of the following? Submissions from coastal states, submission from all the states, submission from 6th schedule, submissions from 5th schedule states. So the correct answer for this continental shelf is A, that is submission from coastal states. A is the correct answer. 50th question. The primary mode of transmission for cucumber mosaic virus, CMV, cucumber mosaic virus, is through which of the following? Might be contaminated soil, contaminated water, contaminated air, or A and B. So the correct answer is both contaminated soil and water. A and B are the correct answers. Hence D is the correct option. 51st question. What is the advantage of 3D microscope? 3D microscope reduces light exposure needs, reduction in phototoxicity, captures multiple focal planes. So 3D microscope has multiple advantages. Next question. Dast-e-Kavir is a great salt desert or famous sweet in Iran, palace in Iran, or none of the above. So the correct answer is Great Salt Desert in central Iran. This Great Salt Desert in the news, that's why this Dast-e-Kavir is a very important question. Next question. Which of the following is Iran's highest peak? So Mount Alamku, Mount Sabalan, Alboroj, Damavand. So the correct answer is Mount Damavand is the Iran's highest peak. Next question. Which of the following is choke point for global oil trade partially controlled by Iran? So Strait of Hormuz, Strait of Malacca, Suez Canal, Panama Canal. So this is very important. Strait of Hormuz controlled by Iran. Line of control is recognized under the supervision of central government, state government, United Nations peacekeeping force, all of the above. So the correct answer is United Nations peacekeeping force. 56th question. The line of control stretches from which point to which point? Manwar to Karakoram Pass, or Manwar to Siachen Glacier, Manwar to near Siachen Glacier, and none of the above. So the correct answer is the line of control stretches from Manwar to NJ 9842 near Siachen Glacier. 57th question. The Padma Awards Committee is constituted annually by President, Prime Minister, Governor, Chief Justice of India. Padma Awards constituted annually by Prime Minister of India. B option is correct. Next question. Which of the following government servants are eligible for Padma Awards? Which of the following government servants are eligible for Padma Awards means both A and B. Those working in public sector undertakings and also doctors. 59th question. The total number of Padma Awards to be given in a year should not exceed 120. So 120 is the maximum limit of Padma Awards in a year. Next question reads, according to which article national awards do not constitute titles? So according to which article national awards do not constitute titles? Article 18A or 18 first subclass. Next question. Landmark case of Article 18 subclass 1 is between Balaji Raghavan and SP Anand versus Union of India. So landmark case of Article 18 subclass 1 belongs to Balaji Raghavan and SP Anand versus Union of India. Next question. Chairperson members of Central Board of Direct Taxes CBDT are senior officers selected from IRS, IAS, IPS and IFS. So the correct answer is Indian Revenue Services, because of it belongs to Revenue Services, Central Board of Direct Taxes. So Indian Revenue Services. 63rd question. Aim for Nature initiative was launched by Food and Agriculture Organization, United Kingdoms, USA or Africa. So the correct answer is Food and Agriculture Organization by United Nations. It is the initiative of Aim for Nature. Next question. The National Mission on Natural Farming NMNF aims to reduce dependency on. The correct answer is externally purchased inputs. Externally purchased inputs is the correct answer for this National Mission on Natural Farming. 65th question. The Rafale MJets are primarily intended to operate from the deck of. So Rafale MJets are belongs to INS Vikrant. From INS Vikrant, these Rafale MJets are primarily operate. 66th question. Paracel Islands are primarily claimed by China, Taiwan, Vietnam, all of the above. So the correct answer is Paracel Islands are belongs to China, Taiwan, Vietnam. 67th question. Which of the following is the primary certification body of Green Hydrogen Certification Scheme of India? GHCI, Green Hydrogen Certification Scheme of India. So this is Bureau of Energy Efficiency. BEE is the primary certification body for GHCI. 68th question. Green Hydrogen Certification Scheme of India was launched by Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. 69th question. The red-crowned roofed turtle is listed as on the IUCN Red List. Red-crowned roofed turtle critically endangered. So critically endangered this turtle on the IUCN Red List. 70th question. The eligibility criteria for appointment as a judge of Supreme Court is. The eligibility criteria for appointment as a judge of Supreme Court is both A and B, citizen of India and having served as a judge of High Court for at least 5 years. Then only he can appoint as a judge of Supreme Court. 71st question. According to which article of Indian Constitution, Chief Justice of India has no fixed tenure? So according to Article 124 subclass 2, so Indian Constitution, Chief Justice of India has no fixed tenure. Which of the following article provides for the appointment of an acting CJI when the office of CJI is vacant? So that is Article 126. 73rd question. Which of the following is an example of low Earth orbit satellite constellations? Starlink, inter-satellite links, astronomical satellites, communication satellites. So the correct answer is Starlink. Starlink is an example of low Earth orbit satellite constellation. 74th question. Bandhavgarh National Park is located in Umaria district of Madhya Pradesh. C option is correct. Next question reads, the National Security Advisory Board NSAB was constituted in 1998 December. Next question, the historical significance of Bandhavgarh Fort is linked to Ramayana. The historical significance of Bandhavgarh belongs to Ramayana. All arrests under Operation Hawk are made under which act? Operation Hawk comes under POCSO Act. 78th question, the National Capital Region Transport Corporation was incorporated on. The National Capital Region Transport Corporation was incorporated on which of the following dates? It was incorporated on August 21st. 79th question, National Capital Region Transport Corporation operates under the administrative control of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. 80th question, Gautami Putra Shatakarni was known for performing Ashwamedha sacrifice. So this was in the news, that's why this Gautami Putra Shatakarna question was here. So the option is A, performing Ashwamedha sacrifice. Next question reads, which dynasty administrative framework featured a system where Senapatis were appointed as provincial governors? Which dynasty administrative framework featured a system where Senapatis were appointed as provincial governors? So the correct answer is Shatavahana dynasty. 82nd, Gada Saptashati was authored by Gada Saptashati. So it is authored by Hala. 83rd question, the first documented white tiger was found at. White tiger first found at Rewa district in Madhya Pradesh. 84th question, the non-contact wearable device is designed to track the location, track the molecular flux. Yes, the option B is correct. The non-contact wearable device is designed to track the molecular flux through the skin. 85th question, the logo of Archaeological Survey of India is inspired by. It is inspired by Sanchi Stupa. Very, very important. 86th question, Archaeological Survey of India operates under. It comes under Ministry of Culture. Next, 87th question, Paribhogika relics are objects used by. Paribhogika relics are objects used by Shatavahanas, Mauryas, Buddha, Swami Vivekananda. So the correct answer is Buddha. Paribhogika relics are objects used by Buddha. 88th question, which perennial river drains the Palamu Tiger Reserve? Here Burha perennial river drains the Palamu Tiger Reserve. 89th question, according to Protection of Human Rights Act, the chairperson of National Human Rights Commission can be. According to Protection of Human Rights, the chairperson of National Human Rights Commission can be retired Chief Justice of India or retired Judge of Supreme Court. 90th question, National Human Rights Commission can investigate an alleged human rights violation if the complaint is made within 2 years or 6 months or 1 year or 4 months. So the correct answer is 1 year. So NHRC can investigate within 1 year time. 91st question, Bakra Dam is a multi-purpose project that provides water for which of the following states? This Bakra Dam is famous. It is giving water to Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan. A and B are correct. 92nd question, the objective of World Audio Visual Entertainment Summit WAVES is. The objective of this World Audio Visual Entertainment Summit was to enable B2B transactions and content deals. 93rd question, the objective of Aadhaar based face authentication POC for NEET UG 2025 was to strengthen the exam security and prevent impersonation. The objective of Aadhaar based face authentication POC for NEET UG 2025 was to strengthen the exam security and prevent impersonation. 94th question. The Nabakalebara ritual is performed for. The Nabakalebara, it is every 12 to 19 years. Nabakalebara ritual is performed for every 12 to 19 years. The applications of a stratospheric airship platform recently flight trailed by DRDO are. The applications here A and C, managing power requirements and environmental monitoring. These two are the applications of airship platform. 96th question. It reads, the collection of tendu leaves is primarily undertaken by. Tendu leaves, tribal communities and other traditional forest dwellers. 97th question reads, the Unique Identification Authority of India UIDAI is a statutory body, functions under which of the following ministries? It works under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, MIT. 98th question. The Indo-Pacific Logistics Network is an initiative by which of the following countries? Indo-Pacific Logistic Network. So it is India, Australia, Japan and US. A option is correct. 99th question. National Waterway 1 NW1 is on which of the following rivers? Brahmaputra River, Ganga Bhagirathi Hooghly River System, Champakara Canal, Udyog Mandal Canal. So here the National Water 1 is on Ganga and Bhagirathi Hooghly rivers. Very important. Next question. Which of the following volcanic island is located in Sunda Strait? Which of the following volcanic island is located in Sunda Strait? Barren Island, Andaman Nicobar Island, Narkandam Island, Anak Krakatau Island. So the correct answer is Anak Krakatau Island. So this is the end of the 100th question. These are the important questions and important topics in the month of May 2025. So do share this video to your fellow aspirants who are preparing for UPSC, Staff Selection Commission, railway exams or bank exams or state PSCs. Whatever the exam, current affairs are mandatory. That's why monthly current affairs gives some energy and important questions to your preparation. So before ending up or signing off, do subscribe to Jobs and Education and suggest this video to your friends. Signing off, this is your Mahesh Dole.